I never see like the Kyle. This is like the twist on Kyle's police cam videos, because I don't watch those, but I saw this come across my feed. The story is that the guy in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit stole the credit card of another Chuck E. Cheese employee, and then over a period of time was like buying stuff on it, defrauding that other employee. And you can hear initially the video because it's like a 6-minute body cam, and it's a nice body cam video because unlike Kyle's, this is very low intensity. You can see the two cops are walking in. They're like, "Do we know who this guy is?" And they're like, "I think it's actually the guy in the Chucky suit." And so he's like, "Ah,
Charles M. Cheese over there."
Charles M.
He goes by Chucky.
And they walk in and they find the guy, and for some reason they do not remove his mascot head. They leave his mascot head on. And so like as
that would traumatize the kids.
It did. The kids were in there, and you can hear as he's being like walked out through that, the little corridor at every Chuck E. Cheese where you have to pay the little ticket or whatever. Then you go to Run Wild. They're leading him back out through there, and you can hear these kids in the background, a chorus of like, Chucky, no, Chucky, no. And they're like the least they could. I don't know what's more traumatizing, leaving the hat on or taking it off, because you destroy because you could convince a child that Chucky was just a little down on his luck.
Of course.
But
they got the head off.
They did take the head off.
Well, wouldn't you know? It's.
I was gonna say, based on the smile on his face, he's not taking it seriously. But now he looks more upset.
For those who are audio only, it's a number one suspect.
Yep, Charles M. Cheese.
We have to be.
Yeah, the Chuck E. Cheese guy in his big old goofy red foam shoes out there stealing credit cards from his not employees. There's no way that guy's running the ship there, but a fellow
who's the rest
employee.
Of the rat crew there at Chuck E. Cheese? I'm a little unfamiliar with the lore.
There aren't, or I don't know if they still have
Grimace type character, a Hamburglar, and sort of their version of Ronald.
There was a chicken. Who else was in the gang? There was Chucky, and then there was a chicken lady, and then there was, I want to say, a hippo of sorts up there. I'm having trouble remembering. It's been over 20 years since I've been to a birthday party.
Okay, so there's Charlie Rocket. There's Helen Henny. That's your chicken lady. Pasquale. Pasquale appears to be an Italian man. He's perhaps like in the back making up the pizzas.
Yes.
There's Mr. Munch, which has a slightly different context these days. He's sort of a purple ghoul of a monster man.
Wouldn't you know?
Their Grimace.
Censorship strikes again. I try to go to the Chuck E. Cheese gang fandom page, and it says this wiki has been closed. Why? Someone speaking truth to power, perhaps?
Yep. Charlie Rocket is definitely a pig boy.
Yeah, I only remember the purple guy because he was like a stupid Grimace, as if like the McDonald's one was cool. He was mostly involved in a Hungry Hippos like ripoff game, but it was like Munchie's Munch Time or something, and you'd like slam this button to see how many little balls you could get on your side. This picture I hate, Zach. If you could find a better one, I'd appreciate it. That's not hashtag not my Chucky. That's not what he ever looked like ever.
Yeah, he looks a little. I don't know, like he'd be touching the kids.
He looks small, a little he's fat.
Well, Helen Henny's kind of cute here, though. She can get it.
She's lost a lot of weight. So see, these are the ones I remember because there was an animatronic. That's
nightmare inducing.
There was no, because the lights were bright and you were 9.
That's worse.
And there was an animatronic band. And it
Jasper Jowell's eyes.
I mean, okay, there were little bits of the eyes that
it looks
were
like
creepy.
that Iwo Jima painting from World War II, where the soldier behind the soldier is just a wake of blood and gore, like he's seen too much.
Like sometimes you could tell they hadn't serviced the robots in a while, and like they wouldn't blink in sync, and that was a little unnerving. Or their like movements with the instruments would be too jarring, too staccato, and I didn't like that. It's only like as an adult that I realized like how horrid it must have been to be like a 40-year-old parent having to sit there in the pizza area, because that was the only lounge area there, like because they were just sitting around, they weren't playing the games, they were conversing. But regardless of whether they were playing games or not, they had to listen to the Chuck E. Cheese band play the same 3 songs every 19 minutes on a loop over and over and over for the whole party. And I didn't it annoyed me a little bit when I was like 9. So I can't imagine like my But then again, like I do seem to also remember there being a lot of empty red pitchers on the adult table by the time we were halfway through the party, and they seemed to be enjoying it. I bet that was the reason. They're getting a little drunk at Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm completely unfamiliar with the lore. Never been there.
It's just kids, Dave and Buster's. It's fun.
I've been there.
Yeah, well then you get it. It's like Dave and Buster's with worse games, better. At least when I was a kid, the food was better. Their pizza was shockingly good. Shocking. You would have pizza at Chuck E. Cheese, and it was like, why would this be as good as it is? The one near me was great. Oh. It had like a real oven pizza. And then I think they faced
Dave Portnoy went to Chuck E. Cheese once and got one of those pizzas. It actually, I think he gave it an okay rating, like not like a trash rating, but just like, it's okay kind of rating.
It's not bad. It's thin crust. I think he likes thin, like
he takes one
crispy
bite.
Crust. Not really,
but he doesn't. That's
too much weight. Oh, he doesn't?
No, that's the joke. He goes one bite, everybody knows the rules,
and then he eats
it, and he's like, "I love this. I can't stop." And
so
he
just eats repeatedly.
He's never once only done one bite.
Never once. I've only seen like a few of the reviews, of the ones that Kyle sent me.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Okay,
of them.
That's actually good to me. I was like invalidating his reviews because if I took one bite of any of your meals and then gave a review on it, especially if it was your entire livelihood.
Yeah.
And then this, like, guy's worth $100 million plus.
Yeah.
Takes one bite and ruins your business.
He's great for like. He's great for. You'll see him sometimes that like the employees and the owner will come out and they'll be so kind to him and they're like, "This means everything to us. COVID nearly knocked us out. We had to leverage everything, and Meemaw died, and it's her recipe. And so this is the Meemaw pizza, and our hopes and dreams rest upon your review, kind sir. We'll leave you alone. No pressure. We love you so much." And then they'll walk away, and he's like, "I mean, the story and the kids." Look at the kids in the window and Frankie, look at the kids, and they'll like flick the camera. The kids look hungry in the window, like they can't even afford pizza, and their parents own a pizza joint. We give a 7.5. All right, it's a friendly 7.5. Yeah, the story may throw me off a little. I don't know. like he'll give them a better score than maybe they even deserve, and he'll kind of like with a wink and a nod give them a 7.5 or whatever. He's a good guy seemingly from his videos and his deposition footage.
I remember that clip being huge. Probably 10 years ago now, something like that, where that actor was mad at him for saying he had herpes. Was that it? Where David Rappaport, Michael Rappaport, one of those, something Rappaport, like I guess they had a public feud or business related thing, and the actor had a giant herpes sore, and the Dave Portnoy at Barstool had a t-shirt made to like make him look like a clown with like a nose and like wearing a clown outfit, and also like a huge herpes sore on there. And in the deposition, the other attorney who like did the same tier of job that I would have done, like woke up hungover, was like, "So what's the joke here you're doing?" And Dave's like, "The joke's that he's a clown." And he's like, "Okay, but you did put a large herpes sore on him. Is that part of the joke?" And he's like, "No, the joke is that he's a clown. He's dressed like a clown. What are you not understanding about this?" Like just being obstinate that he's not clearly making fun of him for having a giant herpes sore on there. Yeah, that was funny. I like seeing people do well in like absurd lawsuit depositions where it's like, come on, get over it. Like someone made a mean t-shirt about you based like solely on a picture you took on a red carpet event with a like giant herpes sore. Like
it's crazy they sued each other because they're both like, I mean, Rappaport's a professional comedian, comic actor, and like I like him a lot, like his work a lot. That's weird that it ended up in a lawsuit.
He's had a long career in Hollywood.
They dropped the lawsuits in the end. Like they each sued each other, I think, is what ended up happening for just silly nonsense. But the deposition footage is hilarious because he clearly doesn't give a fuck. His lawyers told him like, "Say what you want, it doesn't matter. Have fun."
I'm sorry you didn't get to experience Chuck E. Cheese as a little lad.
No, nothing like that. I think I went to Toys R Us twice.
That's it?
Yeah. You know, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go in there buy you something before. You haven't been good. You know, you drive right past that bitch on the way to Red Lobster. You know.
In fairness, he probably had been good.
I'm like, you're gonna have the Admiral's Feast when we get there, Dad. I can't have a fucking like second game for my Game Boy. No, No, keep playing Tetris.
A second game.
It's 1997. Come on.
Dude, I was like the only 8-year-old kid who, like, if my parents told me we're going to Red Lobster, would be more excited than if they said we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Because I knew that meant crab.
I mean, I really love. Wow, we do crab at crab everywhere. I just like those cheddar biscuits.
There's no
I like
crab
to
at
see,
Toys R Us.
I like
None.
to see the lobsters in the tank.
Chinese crab.
I like any restaurant that has live animals on tap. I think that's
I don't think
a cool
there's any
addition.
crab at Chuck E. Cheese. I think your statement
None.
that there's crab everywhere is wildly off.
But I think he was saying I get crab everywhere.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
can't be true either.
Nope. Nah, Woody's won me over.